Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to clean your guitar. Now, what you're going to need is you're going to need a cleaning rag, you're going to need a drying rag, and you're going to need a cleaning solution. Now, mine is water-based, but I guess they don't have to be water-based. I just feel like it's healthier for the guitar. Because you know, for one thing, it's made out of wood. So, I usually just start with the bass, because if you start with the neck of the guitar, then you got to worry about whenever you're holding it, whenever you're cleaning it, like if it's down here, or if you're cleaning it like this, and then you're over here like, oh man, and then you're like, wait, I just got fingerprints all over what I just cleaned. So I like to start the bass, that way you can hold it up like this, or you can hold it down here like this. Usually I hold it down here, but in this video, I'm going to hold it up here just so you guys can see it, how I'm doing it. So what you're going to want to do first is you're going to want to take whatever you're using for your cleaning rag, and you're going to want to take your cleaning solution. So either you can just spray on the guitar, or you can spray on the rag. I usually spray on the rag, that way it keeps the rag a little bit more dry, and it keeps the guitar a little bit more polished. Now, it's not going to do much of this because I just cleaned it yesterday, but this is just an example because I cleaned those two too. But, okay, so I'm going to start with just spraying the guitar and getting my cleaning rag. And I usually use straight up and down strokes just to get the streaks out. I feel like it makes it a lot easier. But you don't have to. You can just use, like, you can just rub around, I guess. But I feel like it looks better if you go with the wood instead of going against it. Shines it up a little bit more. But once you're done with that, and you may have to go sideways on the bottom of it, just because of it's harder to get right there. But after you're done with that, move to the back. Take your solution, spray your rag or spray your guitar. Make sure you start, I would start from the edges when it comes to the back, because the smears will show up a little bit more depending on what your guitar looks like. Like this one, it'll show up a lot more, if you can see that. I don't know if you can or not, but I would start from the edges, come down, and then sort of work your way towards the middle. Make sure you get every little spot. If you're like me and you're OCD, and you'll go crazy if you notice it later. But once you're done with that, you can move to the sides, but I guess you don't have to, depending on how much fingerprints you get on the side of your guitar. So you'll want to take your cleaning solution, and I guess on this one it could be better to spray your rag, but I usually just do it this way. And then take your cleaning rag, wipe it all down. Now, if you have an electric acoustic and you've got that little thing, you shouldn't have to worry about it if you don't spray in that little hole. But, just watch out for it, I guess. To be honest, I was that one person that actually did. But, then, once you're done with that side, switch to the other side. Cleaning solution, spray, spray, spray. Make sure you don't get that keypad. Stay away from the keypad. You kind of need that if you're like me and you do praise team and gigs. Oh, I don't really do gigs. Not anymore. So once you're done with that side, you can move down to the neck. Now for this, I can move it down here because you know you've already seen the bass. So if you want, I'll show you how to get the little crevices and inside the strings, but you're going to want to start on the neck next, just so whenever you're done with the neck, you can actually move up here and hold this. That way it doesn't move around. Or you can just use your legs, that's a lot easier. Ooh, oops. Okay, so spray, spray, spray. So after we're done doing all this, and we've got the neck cleaned, and the, I don't even know what that's called, the head of the guitar, I guess. We are going to polish it out with the dry rag. Now, your guitar is pretty much already dry when you wash it with the clean, because the rag kind of absorbs everything that you've just sprayed on. That's why I choose to spray it onto the guitar instead of using the rag. But whenever you get down to this part, spray it on the rag, because you're going to use your finger as much as you can to get in the little cracks and crevices. So what you're going to do is just get it real close up. Spray, spray, spray. If you want, you can get a little bit off if you put too much on there. Then go to the back. Get through all these little cracks. Make sure you don't if you have an open guitar where these things aren't covered up or anything, then I would just be cautious, I guess. Because I guess if you have a water-based solution, it could end up rusting after like a really long time. But I don't have any guitars like that, or not anymore, at least. So I guess you don't really have to watch out for that. I don't know for sure. Okay. Once you get done with the back, looks nice and pretty. Move to the front. You can use the same spot, because I'd say it's still wet if you spray it like I do. Try to get right underneath that string, and if you want, you can take your rag, move it under these strings, kind of wipe it off like that. Get that dust off out from underneath those strings if you can't reach it with your finger, because I know I can't, because I got little stubby fingers. But just kind of floss it pretty much. Once you've gotten that down, get your strings clean. That'll be it, I guess. Unless you have other things that you don't know of, and then you can comment, and then I can make a new video about that. Alright. Okay. Now, actually I did forget. We have to buffer it out. Okay. So, make sure you don't get too much on your neck. I would start from your neck. No, I'd start from the base again. Because if you don't start from the base, then you'll get more fingerprints on top. And then you'll be moving down, so of course you won't be really fixing that. So I would start from here, that way whenever you get up there, you can just wipe the fingerprints off from when you were down here. It looks like I've already got little spots. Huh. Voila? Yeah, voila. Okay, sounds good. But, just take it, buffer it out, get any wet spots that you missed. I guess you don't really have to do this, but it gives it more of a shine. A finished look, I guess. I mean, it'll get that finished look either way. But I guess it's just faster to where you can get back to playing. The sides. and down to the neck. Alrighty. And you can clean these little pegs off, because I know everybody's got their fingerprints on the pegs. Come on now, let's be real. And that's all. Now, again, cleaning solution, dry rag, cleaning rag. And for these little string parts, I didn't grab it, but you can use smaller rags, and you can buy these pretty much anywhere. Take it underneath there, you know, fix that up. 2 fingers though. And that's it. Bye guys.